G'day playmates and welcome to another Hammer vid on fishing in the Barents Sea around Norway. This is the third video in the series, and quite a few things have been happening to the Hammer Fishing Company. I am currently in Akar Fjord, and as you can see as I zoom out, there's been quite a bit going on since my last vid. The first two vids have been based around Hammerfest. This unusual looking protuberance here was a job that I got to supply fish to a large cruise liner, so that's why that protuberance is there. And then after that I decided, because some of these grounds were getting quite fished out, I decided I'd venture outwards, and so where are we? Yep, I headed to Forsell, and I covered a bit of a fishing ground here and did some fishing here, but didn't find much. But I did have a job that took me to Akar Fjord, and moving across there I found this quite large and dense fishing area. So I went out and dropped a net out there, and I essentially have got to head out from here. I've got to pull in that net, and then I'm going to head down here and complete this job or mission, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So the other thing is I have got myself a new bow. Very similar to the original one, but of course a much newer version. And this particular boat allows you to go net fishing rather. Well, you can do line fishing as well. But net fishing is obviously more profitable because you can reel in more fish and you don't have to pay for bait. Excuse me while I just grab a quick drink of water. My throat's getting a little bit rough. And as you can see up here, I've now got 1 million kroner in the bank, and I am just going to head actually no, I'm not going to head out because the fish, I'm going to go back to the map. Okay, so these guys have been in 4 hours. They will mature in another 14 hours, and it's gonna take me a couple of hours to get out there, so I will I'll skip forward. You know what? I'm going to skip forward 16 hours. Okay, I'd like to skip forwards 16 hours. Yep, okay. Alright, first thing is check the weather. Okay, well, it's not looking too good for the next 4 days or so. Guaranteed rain, and seas are going to be quite choppy. Although tomorrow there's not much wind, so I don't think the seas are going to be that choppy. But anyway, yeah. All right, so a couple of things. I think, yep, my lines are looking good. I've got one line on board the ship, on board the boat, which is the largest line at 165 meters. I don't bother with hooks because I don't gaff fishing anymore. I've upgraded my gutting knife to the next best, and I've bought some better binoculars. Okay, I might buy some fuel, fill up, and I'll check the map. Oops, not the weather. Check the map. Yep. Okay, and these have now matured to the best. So it's a matter of me getting my arse out. So I'm gonna go fishing into first person mode and pull out. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna reverse out. Sometimes it's actually easier to reverse out than it is to go forward. You can actually feel the tide pushing you against. All right, that'll do. Okay, learned a few things. I'm sticking to the port speed of 6 knots. This is, as you can see from the GPS, quite a deep fjord. And while I'm chugging away, a quick look around this new boat. Downstairs area, like the old one, the one that I started with, the one that everybody starts with. And fish gutting table, access to the engine room and downstairs, fish storage area, and this is the line, reeling in equipment. I can drive from here. leave that. And can head out to the bow of the ship. And of course, Hammer Fisheries, number 2 boat, Hammer 2. And as you can see, this port is a very small one. Has no upgrade or boat buying capabilities. And we're going to be heading out, I think, that way there, out there. All right, better get back to it. And this particular boat, I seem to remember, cost me, I think, 450,000 kroner. All right, let's crack on. It's been upgraded to maximum carrying capacity. And maximum carrying capacity is 10,000 kilograms of fish. That normally nets me, oh, forgive the pun, normally nets me round about 100 to 120,000 kronas a catch. And I've also upgraded the engine to the most powerful one. I can get up to about 20 knots on a calm sea, but obviously once we get out there, we're going to find it quite choppy. And once I get between this area here, I'm going to accelerate time to get out into the open sea. And it's pretty sure it's 6 o'clock at night. No, it's not. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. My boat is in pretty good condition, 99%. I had a fuel tank, doing about 18 knots. All right. Here's a new thing. I've actually now got a crew member. And there he is. Good old George. And as you can see from his abilities, he's quite skilled. I've had him a while since I hired him when I bought this boat, and he's quite good at doing a lot of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to repair the boat while he's doing nothing. And he's just gonna repair that 1% problem that I've got with the ooh, getting quite choppy out here. He'll probably do that within about half an hour or so. I can can see how it's going with the repair. And look, he's already done it. What a player. All right, we're going to put you back resting because I'm going to need him to help with the line reeling the fish in. Okay, map, and I am going to fast travel to there. Oh, okay, that's a bit unfortunate. I've just missed the optimal, but I think that I'm still going to fill the hold anyway, so that's no great dramas. All right. Okay, see whether I can spy my. No, I can't quite see them. And line fishing is just, net fishing. Oh yeah, I can see it there. Net fishing is just like line fishing, in as much as you've got to get on the left-hand side of the buoy to reel it in, and again you've got to get perpendicular to the two buoys. Yeah, I think it's, yep, there it is. Slow this down. All right, gonna go to third-person view. So obviously there's a fair swell here, so it's a little bit more difficult getting into position. All right, okay, now I can't do this by myself, so I'm gonna get good old George to help me with net hauling. And as you can see, he's wandering out. And we are ready. Actually, I'm just trying to find where. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see whether I can reverse here and get into a better position. There we go. That's better. And okay. This is a different mini game routine that we go into compared to line fishing. And basically, what you've got to do is, as the fish come in, you've got to hit the A, S, D, and W keys in the correct order, in a timely manner, to untangle the fish from the nets. Right, so wish me luck with this one. If you if you're not very good at doing it, what actually happens is you actually end up damaging your nets, and you have to get them repaired. Otherwise, they become useless. And although you can drop the nets, you can't actually haul any. Oh no, actually you can't drop any nets because the sim tells you that they're too damaged. Okay, away we go. Okay. Couple of things have happened here. First of all, even though the catch was just slightly off maturing, I've got 10,000 kilograms, and also I have pulled enough fishing to complete my mission as well, my job. I'm not going to gut the fish at this point in time. I'm now going to send good old George back resting. There he goes, and his little cubby hole. Also, I can put him into the cooking slot, and as you can see, he's already made 3 meals. The idea being that if he gets fatigued, I can actually feed him a meal. Nifty. All right, now let me check the map. All right, I am gonna head a little bit further east, and I'm gonna drop my good line, the one that I've already got on board. So you know, you can basically go out there, drop a line. When it's matured, you can go out, pick it up. If you've got another line on board, when you pick that fish up, you can drop a new line, and then, you know, you just basically go backwards and forwards, just like line fishing. Okay. So obviously now that I'm full, I'm down to about 7 or 8 knots. A little bit further. Yep, I reckon that'll do me. Okay, so set gear. Notice that I've got a damaged net here. I wasn't quick enough off the mark on reeling that fish in, but I do have another one here in good nick. So now I go into the second mini game. Okay, and now I've got to try and keep this bar centered by using the A and D steering button. And this net is 165 meters. You can see down here. The idea is to keep this bar in the center. If it gets over here, the net will get damaged. Ooh. That's it. There it goes. Full speed ahead. Okay, so I need to set a course for Forsell, and I'm going to place waypoints. Okay, there you go. You see, you need to explore this area before you can fast travel. So essentially what I've got to do is I got to set these waypoints up into areas that I've already traveled in. There we go. So I can remove waypoints, I can place them, and yep. Alright, fast travel. Thing about fast travel is it uses up to 50% more fuel, but hey, with £1 million kroner in the bank, I can afford it. Alright. Okay, there is one thing that I do have to do. And that's gut the fish. And that hasn't changed. So I better get that done. Obviously a lot harder when there's a swell. In fact, I'm almost tempted to stop the boat, but anyway, see how I go. Still not doing too bad. Whoa, that's a messy one. my worst one yet. Oh. Another poor one. Yeah, I'm not doing too well here. Okay. All right, that's done. Whoops. All right, full speed ahead. And let's just check. So yeah. Here, you can see the, I get fish prices at 10%, fish prices at 30 plus 30, and then plus 50. These are the quotas, current quotas for my boat. When any of these get full, then I'm restricted to fishing the others that aren't full. And then I have the fish for low cost supply in fossil job. And there's a little bit of a tricky entrance into this port. Obviously Hammerfest is the main port, the largest one. Hammerfest is the only one where you can actually upgrade your boat and buy new boats. I might switch to the... yeah, switch to this. Got a dock over there. There's the old purple box. And this is a larger port than the other one that we left, but still quite a smallish one. Now that green box there, I think, is the docking area for the job, for the mission, and I can actually see over there, yeah, the mission boy or the job boy, whatever you want to call it. Slow down a bit. Don't know what that is. Is that somebody's house in the water, or is it, what is it? Couple of glitchy things that the devs have still got to do. One of them is you can very occasionally see the water not drawn in on patches of water, which few people have been experiencing. I have also, but only in third-person view. and it's only very, very occasionally. But all in all, the devs seem to be pretty much on the ball with this. Since I've purchased this, here we go, mission complete. Fish supply in this town is being given a well-needed boost by your contribution. My reputation with Forsell is improved, and also with Akar Fjord as well. And I've pulled 8,500 kroners into the Hammer Fisheries account. Alrighty. Dock. And 163 cod, 105 haddock, 270 pollock, 195 redfish. So obviously, look, you can see from net fishing, you can catch a lot more than line fishing. So that's the next cash progression. I think the next big earner then is buying the deep sea trawlers. So sell. Yeah, okay. 187,000 krona. Not as good as... Yeah, obviously you can see here that this haul at Hammerfest netted me 225,000, but that's because I get a better bonus there. Yeah, port reputation, as you can see, is nearly 10%, whereas here my port reputation is only 2.7, and of course good old George takes 2.7% of my income as well. But anyway, all right, 1.2 million krona. And alrighty, I hope that's been informative. Hope you've enjoyed that, playmates. And yep, that's it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, cheers.